So this past week I have been planting a lot. All the stuff behind me I got planted. A lot of the stuff on the bench I got planted. So I got a lot done in a short amount of time. I've been really working hard trying to get everything planted. So my goal was to fill the half of the greenhouse as much as we could, just because we're heating it, so we might as well fill it and get the plants going and stuff. So I'm going to show you everything that I planted. I'll take you around, and then after that I'm going to plant up just a few things that I need to get done. I thought I'd just show you what I was going to plant, and if you want to watch me, I'll be doing that in a little bit. I got some Chinese money Pilea that I'm going to plant up in a bigger size pot, and then some string of pearls I'm going to plant up in a little bit bigger size pot. And I'm going to propagate some spider plants, all the babies. I'm going to propagate those. And I'm going to propagate baby tears into some planters too. When you walk into our greenhouse, we have a wall right there that my husband made us. He just put up plastic, so we're only heating half of it, which saves a lot of money on propane for us. That's where I'm going to be planting, my planting table. And then we have this bench table right here that we put stuff on, maybe something that is slower growing, and some of our plug seed trays. We have the heater like stapled right there, you know, and so the heat blows underneath the table and heats everything on the table, so it's pretty warm on the table, you know, when you feel it. So okay, so I planted a couple string of pearls. I'm gonna drop that off to a customer in our town later on this week, that she wanted some. We did some snakes. That's a cool different kind of snake that we did. It's like a miniature. My sister actually picked that out with me when we went to get plants. Calathea rattlesnake. And then I think you might have seen me plant these earlier last week, the gerberas, dahlias, stuff like that, begonias, so I'll kind of skip over that. Diplodedia. More house plants that are slow growers, so we put them on the bench to get that heat on them. Variegated pothos, that's a really cool bird's nest fern. I love this philodendron. It's like a variegated one. I'm gonna propagate those right in the pot. We'll see how that does. It's a really cool succulent. Aloe, a whole bunch of aloe, different types. Nerve plant. And then under here, this is like our little mini greenhouse. We like made a greenhouse inside of the greenhouse. And then we just planted some, or seeded some seeds that take forever, which is big begonias, hypoeste, and what else is there? Let's read the name. Coleus, tomatoes, and I don't know what those are. I'm not sure. Oh, petunias, yeah. Those 4 pots are direct seed. We just laid it. Oh my word. Is it already? Wow, that didn't take long. It's not even been a week. What the heck? Huh. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Wow, that is cool. These are sunflowers. Sorry, should have said that earlier. But they're like cute little compact, you know, sunflowers for market. We're just trying it to see. So that's like our test. And then I just had some baskets right there that I haven't done anything with. These are kind of cool. These cactuses, I thought those were kind of cool. I planted some of those, more nerve plants. This is my little batch of succulents right here, and aloe. And then some more succulents that I had in the basement this past winter. And then I planted a whole new batch of little cute ceramic combo succulents for our upcoming couple craft shows that we have coming up. So then after the succulents, down here I did a really cool propagation on curly. They're like curly. They're called Bonnie spiders, so these are new to me. We'll see how they do. Back there, I just did little 4-inch different ones. parlor palm snakes. That's like asparagus fern. I thought that was kind of cute. And then more Pilea on the end. And then I planted all these house plants. I got new colored different pots that I'm pretty excited about. So just, you know, tons of different ones. Croton, polka dot plant, philodendron, prayer. Got a new kind of prayer plant, lemon lime. Dracaena, that spiky one. Umbrella, spider, Pilea, aluminum plant, rubbers. I got 3 different kinds of rubbers. I'm really excited about those. I think that's a ficus, that green looking fig thing. I think. I'm still learning. More rubbers, Pilea, Transcantia canoe plant, or Moses in the cradle. I think that's Hope peperomias. Yeah, Hope peperomias. More of the stuff I already said we showed you. Pothos, ZZ. I got new ZZ plants, so that's kind of exciting. Ferns, peace lilies. Those colorful ones, African violet. Those are called iron cross or shamrock plant, ocalis, or something like that. Those are cyclamen, kalanchoe, and then Rexy begonias way back in there. So I think we got a pretty good mix this season. We'll see. I still got to add a few more things. Those are our annuals. I think I showed you the other day. I think you watched me plant them. And then these are kind of cool. These upright Dracaenas. My sister liked them, so we got a couple different varieties of those. So, okay. Sorry if that was a little too much shaken and information. I hope it was, I hope you liked that. Okay. So, all right, let's start planting. First thought we would just get these 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 string of pearls planted up, because those are easy and I kind of already know what I want to do with them. So this year we got some new style of bigger pots, which I was really excited about. I got like these cylinder looking pots. They're really cool. This one's like a slate gray. And then I got these orange circular pots too. So it's just kind of a nice like addition and mix to the ones we had last year. Last year we just did black, white, and gray pots, like round, that were about this size, and they were great. We love them, but we just got some newer ones with different colors and stuff. So just for, you know, a little bit more of a selection if somebody likes a color pot. So I try to get like a good assortment of, you know, maybe like 2, 3 gray, 2, 3 orange, 2, 3 green. Oh, this is also new, this color. It's like a mint green. Isn't that beautiful? It's a 4-inch grow pot. And then turn upside down, squeeze it. Roots are pretty good on it. And then I just dig a little hole and put it down in there like that. So it's pretty easy. That's it. And then it'll grow in too. We've done string of pearls before, but I usually just do them in like little succulent like combos, you know, like those little ceramic ones I showed you earlier that had the cow. But there was a girl at the craft show, and a customer, and she asked me for string of pearls in a hanging basket, so it would like cascade down, you know, in a hanging basket, or I'm sorry, in a pot like this, and then she wanted to hang it in a macrame. And I'm like, that's such a good idea. We've done it before too, like in cement pots, but I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do some more, because if she likes them, then there's probably a pretty good chance that other people would like them too. So I was like, I better plant some up too for everybody else, just in case they might want one. And by the time we start going to the market, they should be nice and rooted in and filling in, and hopefully by then cascading over the side, which would be so pretty. I used to have one in my house, and it was like the only one I had, and because we sold them all, I didn't have any in the greenhouse. And There's a customer that asked me at the market, she's like, do you have any string of pearls? And I said, no, I don't. We're all out. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I do. I said to her, I actually do have one in my house hanging in a macrame in my office. If you want me to bring that to the market next week. And she's like, that would be great. So I actually gave her the one that was hanging in my house, but I loved it hanging a macrame in my house. It was so cool. This one looks like it's gonna bloom. See those little, I don't know if you can see it on top there. Those look like they're gonna bloom. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, that was easy. We got them all planted. Now I'm gonna move them over to the bench. They're kind of slow growing, so I wanna put them on a heater bench over there. Maybe that'll help them to take off a little faster for us. Up next, I'm gonna plant some Chinese money Pilea, and they're just in this like size pot or plug like that. And I counted them, and there's 47. So I thought about half. So I filled up 20 big size pots, and I'm just gonna put one in each pot like that, or like this. I'll show you, like that. Just stick it in. And then the other ones, I'm gonna do in a little bit smaller size pot, just so there's a nice variety for pots and what we have them in. Alright, we got all the Pilea done. So these, they tip over if I put them on the bench or the ground. Like when we water them, they'll just tip right over and make a huge mess. So we just use these trays. And I can fit like 8 in a 12-pack tray because they're bigger than the tray. So it's a little, I don't know, it's a little hard to figure out how to get them in here. I should know by now, but 2, 4, 6, 7. I try to do 8 in here. There. Okay. That, and now I'm going to set them down. Now I'm going to propagate these spider plants, and I haven't done this variety in a while, so I got to remember. I think you just tear off one of her limbs like this. So I think I've done it before where you just tear them off the thing like one at a time, like pop off each one, or just tear off the whole limb. I don't really think it matters. I wonder what one's easier, because I would like to do the one that's easier. But first I'm just going to try it this way, and we'll see how this does. I guess I could have used the scissors, but that's fine. Okay, I think I got all the babies. So there's our spider now. I cleared it off, set that aside, and now we're going to propagate all these babies. So if it's like a big one, I'm just tearing off the brown, like the you know, past bloom dead ones. Look at that root on there. Wow. So it's a nice big one like that. I'm just gonna plug it. I'll back that back here so it's out of the camera way. In like that. Now if they're smaller ones, like, I don't know, that, see how those are a lot smaller? I'll just take each one of those and maybe put like 3, I'm thinking, in there like that. They grow pretty fast, and they root in pretty good, so I really think that these little ones will be just fine. I wouldn't even be surprised, like, I mean, look at, they're already like rooting. I wouldn't even be surprised if you only needed one little one in a pot, but we'll just try this, how we're doing it. All right, that was easy. We go set them down. All right, our last and final thing we're gonna propagate. This is called baby tears, and I don't know the other name for it, like the regular, or you know, the professional name. I don't know what it is, but I just know it as baby tears. So I haven't propagated this one in a while either, but I'm just gonna take a scissors to it, way up here, and just cut it all the way around. Okay. Almost there. Okay, so got a haircut. That's cool. And I'll set this aside now. We got this big clump, and I'm gonna just tear them off like this. I know this looks probably crazy, but tear them off like that and then just set it in the dirt. Like a big clump, like that. And I have a whole nother basket. I did 12 pots, so I should probably try to divide this up by 6. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's too much. Okay. All right, now I'll do that again. These are really easy to propagate. Okay. Now we'll just divide all this up into the other 6. That's what they look like close up. So you just set that in and we water it in and they root in really, really good. I did it a couple years ago and they rooted in so good when I did that. All this section right here in front on the table is everything that we planted, which is spiders, baby tears, pilea, and string of pearls. So after I get everything planted, I just go back through and water it in really good. It's pretty important to water it in really good after the first planting, so I just make sure I do that really well. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.